Anyway, why did you ring in?
Well, to be honest, I was going through the newspapers yesterday whilst waiting for my partner to finish at the toilet.
Oh,
and I noticed the front headline, the images.
Yes.
You had... there were bodies lying in the street, uncensored.
Yes.
And
some of them were censored. It depends which newspaper you saw, but anyway, that's a mild
So
issue.
it got me thinking, climate change. You can only really put a picture that's similar to the Fox's glacier mint, a polar bear on a block of ice that's struggling. So that got me thinking that it's not really that grabbing to the population until you see the whole world blowing up in a full stream of lava and everything going to...
But you do, in a way you do. I mean, you see flooding on a scale that's largely unprecedented. You see weather events that are catastrophic and directly consequential. You do have... I think the dots are there, but the media doesn't join them enough. Maybe more the problem than the absence of the dots.
Correct, yeah. I mean, I don't know whether it's a political agenda, like you were saying with Daily Mail today. People are focused on other issues, but I did notice...
It's worse than that, mate. You can be almost certain that the people funding a lot of the media and the people funding a lot of the so-called think tanks that pollute the story and discredit the science are in the pocket of people or are themselves people who profit enormously from the continued reliance on fossil fuels.
I totally agree. But also there's not a solution that they can rant and rave about. And the problems like Cockermouth, where you saw that there was flooding over there, it was quite bad. It's localised in that way, especially for Britain.
So why don't you care more? Because you like me, you understand it, and you know somehow intuitively that it should be a bigger priority for you, but it isn't.
Sure. I did ask myself, to be honest, last night I did ask myself, what could I do?
Yeah.
And there's not personally, I think you have to have, you want to take something on yourself, you want to have an impact, and you can't see the impact. It's not something like you can take a refugee into your home and make it. And it's not something also you can snap about on social media and say, look at me, I'm doing really well.
It's very honest of you. It's very honest of you. But so you want some sort of...
gratification.
Yeah, gratification, some sort of hit for doing the right thing. But that's not quite the answer. That's why aren't you doing more? Why don't you care more? Is I think it's a subtler question, isn't it? Why don't you care more? You know the facts. It's like that film. I don't know if you watched it. It's like Don't Look Up. We know the facts. There is an asteroid heading towards Earth, metaphorically speaking, and we have somehow persuaded ourselves not to care.
I agree. I don't think you
can
care about something you can't see so graphically.
Okay, it's an answer.